Hey guys, Thrasher here. We got our reward tickets and our extra CC. I was looking at the tickets that I have left and I realized that I should probably do a few more summons, so let's jump into it right now. Okay, so first up, when I was doing the summons for the anniversary, I only did the first 3 steps of the Vegeta banner. I got the Vegeta himself, and that was about it. I moved into the Goku banner, and I got a ton of Golden Friezas. I got a Super Vegito, and I realized that when I get these 4 tickets from the rewards that we got today for top grossing, I was going to have some extra Vegeta tickets that I couldn't use, but I'm in a position where if I spend 3,000 Chrono Crystals, I'm going to get 40 pulls, I'm going to get an extra guaranteed sparking. There's no reason not to do it. There was so much value, so I figured we're going to do it right here. And while we're doing this, I want to talk about some of the things that we can kind of expect to happen over the rest of the anniversary, because a lot of people, let's go ahead and jump into this right here, are not very happy with the anniversary. One, oh, downloading, give me the Buhan. Or I would love the Whis. I would be a huge fan if the Whis showed up, because that's really what I'm pulling for here. And that might be the case, because that doesn't look like a sparking unit. Now, the anniversary, like I was saying, there's still a lot of things that are going to happen. We're going to get more events. This is essentially a 5-week event, the anniversary itself. So there's going to be more missions. There's going to be new things popping up. As I said in the previous video, there's a good chance that we end up getting... Okay, that's not an extreme, Krillin. That we end up getting another banner. I don't know if they'll call it an anniversary banner. Oh, come on. Give me something good. Don't tell me that was just for the limit break for that Trunks. That would be unfortunate. So if we do get another anniversary banner, you're going to want some crystals for that. Make sure you're saving for that. If we get what might be another Ultra Space Time banner, because that will be rolling around during this anniversary, you probably don't want to spend crystals on that. You'll get your guaranteed sparking tickets the way you always do. But it is something to think about. And some people have suggested that maybe they will push back the Ultra Space Time banner until after the anniversary ends. That's possible, but probably not that likely. Pretty much every event that we've gone through in the past, we've gotten an Ultra Space Time, even when some crazy event was going on. There haven't been any at the level of the anniversary, but I don't see any real reason for them to push it back. Plus, we're not going to have a full month where there's no other banners, so we'll see what happens. And we got a downloading, we've got a sparking coming. I think this might be Buhan. Let's see. But more than anything, I want the Whis. If I pull the Whis, I'm going to be super happy about this. But regardless, like I said, there's just so much value in spending 3,000 crystals to get 40 pulls plus a guaranteed sparking unit. Why wouldn't I do it? Wait a minute. There's the Goku. Awesome. So, wow. Okay. That was a lot of sparking units. So, what I forgot to mention was I was going to do... So I just realized this whole time that I obviously realized when I pulled the Frieza, and then really realized when I pulled the Goku that I'm on the wrong banner, but I'm not unhappy about it at this point. Let's go ahead and finish this off, and then I guess we're spending another 3,000 on the Vegeta banner. Oh, well, I got a new unit, so I can't be too mad. Whoopsie. But another thing I want to cover outside of just the fact that we might get another banner, so probably save some crystals for that. Obviously, I just... well, I didn't waste them because I got the Goku out of it, so it was worth it. But I spent a lot more than I was hoping to just a second ago. Oh, come on. This one's not looking good. But another thing to keep in mind here is there's a lot of events going on right now that you should be farming. The way that I would do it is I would go to the events or the missions tab, then go to the event area of the missions tab, and you're going to see a bunch of different missions in there, a bunch of different well, that wasn't really that great. You're going to see them all listed. Some of them will have a time at the top right corner that'll say 3 days, 5 days, 2 days. What you want to do is you want to prioritize the things that are close to finishing that have chrono crystals. Now, you want to do them period if they have anything, but if you're running out of time and you're running out of energy tickets, then you want to prioritize the things that have chrono crystals. So right now, there is the old Perfect Cell event and the old Vegeta event that are in the missions tab right now that I believe end not today, but tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So very soon. So what I would say is go in there, check which missions give you chrono crystals that you haven't completed, prioritize those, and then generally my rule of thumb is anything that's within the next 3 days. So if it says 3 days or less, then I'm going to go to that next. So let's say that there's 4 events in there, or 4 yeah, you can call them events that have lists of missions that all give me chrono crystals. I'm going to clear out all the chrono crystal missions in the first event, and then I'm going to go to the next event that has chrono crystals in it and clear that out, and I'm going to keep doing that until I've cleared out all the events that have less than 3 days left. And the reason I do that is because sometimes some of these missions can be a little bit of a pain to complete, and maybe something happens in life and you just don't have time to get them done. I want to make sure that I've given myself enough time, 3 days leeway, to complete all the chrono crystals missions, and then I'll go back through and clear everything else out. Okay, so I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for picking the wrong banner and accidentally doing the Goku banner, but it turned out to be a good thing because I've pulled, I don't know how many freezes. I'm pretty sure that's going to get him, that might get him to 6 stars. I pulled the Goku, which I was like, whatever, I'm not going to get him, but I was okay with it because I already had the Vegeta. Wow, that's, overall, that was definitely I got really lucky there. So let's go ahead and back out, and then we're going to spend 3,000 on the Vegeta banner. And what's unfortunate there is, yeah, so now I need 2 more. I guess I'm just not going to pull on this GSP, but whatever. Let's do the Vegeta banner. And right here, and the main reason, like I said, that I want to pull on the Vegeta banner is I'm okay with getting another Vegeta. I don't have the Buhan. I would love to get the Whis. That's the main reason that I'm pulling on this banner. If I were to pull the Super Vegito again, I'd be super happy about that. So this banner as a whole just has so much value for 3,000 crystals. I'm going to get 40 pulls and a GSP that I just have to do it. Outside of that, I don't think there's too much more to cover on the anniversary side right now. I might end up doing some guides on the Vegito event when it gets to the harder levels. I don't think we're at the super hard levels yet. All the way up to level 40 is not a huge issue. Make sure that you are finishing your free-to-play Vegito as quickly as you can. Make sure that you're farming Rising Souls and Super Souls for him. You can do that in any multiplier of 5, so level 5, level 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Generally the highest one, so say you've completed 40 is probably the one that you're going to want to farm the Rising Souls on if you haven't completely soul boosted that Vegito. But if you're at a point where, say you're trying to do, I believe it's level 20 is where you have to use a Vegito and you haven't pulled the sparking Super Vegito, then what you can do is just use level 20, level 15, farm that to get enough Rising Souls and Super Souls to get your free-to-play Vegito up to 3,000, and then you can easily blow through it, no problem. That's essentially what I did the first day when it came out. So we've got that freebie ticket, then we've got 2 more pulls, and we should be getting our guaranteed sparking ticket. That might be the Buhan right there. I would actually be happier if it were the Whis, but I think that's probably the Buhan. We'll see what happens. So that's pretty much it on the anniversary side. I think, yeah, this is probably going to be Buhan. Come on. I'm excited. If I pull the Buhan, then I believe I've pulled everything off of these 2 banners except for the Whis. Oh, what is with these little kids? I don't even care about the Buhan. This was the reason I was pulling. Yes. Okay, so I now have a super legit God Key team. Okay, so it cost us 6,000 crystals, but it was absolutely worth it. Super Saiyan Vegeta. Okay. That Super Saiyan Vegeta. What? This was absolutely worth the 6,000 crystals. Wow. Okay, so now that is a fire pull. Oh my god. I'm at a... Wait, I've only pulled him once before? Okay. 5-star? Oh man, that was... So we got my old Kuro to 5 stars. Yes, it's Kura, not Cooler. Sorry to anyone that's like 18 years old and has never heard the original name for him. That was an amazing pull. So I got the Buhan that I was looking for, got the Whis that I was looking for, got my old school Kuro to 5 stars, which is a huge buff to the Movie Sagas team if I want to run them. Wow. I'm getting insanely lucky, and it looks like this is another sparking, because if I was, yep, I believe there was a Mercenary Tau there, and we've got our instant transmission Kamehameha, so this was easily worth the 6,000 crystals. Now the question is, do I want to spend a little bit more and get the GSP for the Goku banner, or for the, yeah, for the Goku banner? I don't think I do. Wow. Insane. I'm at a loss for words how good that was. So we've still got our free multi, I believe. Okay, so the rest of this wasn't great, but I still pulled a sparking. He was an old crappy sparking. But like I was going to say about that Super Saiyan Vegeta that I just pulled a minute ago, the red one, we're about to get balance changes. And I guess I should cover that as well. A lot of people have been asking, when am I going to post the second June tier list, because we have all these new characters that came out, and obviously the tier list has changed. The combat system has nerfed a lot of characters, changed some characters. The reason that I haven't created the second tier list yet, one, we don't have a ton of data on how these characters really perform in the combat system, the new combat system. We have a little bit of data, we have a generally good idea, but the longer I wait, the more informed I'm gonna be. But the big key here is I'm trying to wait for those balance changes. If they balance change 5 characters, it's definitely gonna change the meta. If they balance change 10, it's gonna be insane. So what I wanna do is try to wait for that balance change update and then do the tier list then, because it's gonna be the most accurate it can possibly be. We already have a tier list for this month. I think everyone's fairly aware that if you look at the tier list the way it was, all you really have to do basically is take all the new characters and put them pretty much in the Z tier, because that's where they belong. And then a couple characters will get shifted around a little bit, because obviously the meta changed in the fact that Fusion Warrior characters are a little bit stronger now. God Key characters are a lot stronger now. Sun Family is still sitting pretty good. That was a bad pull, but it was free, so I'm not going to complain. Plus, I had amazing pull luck before this. Let's go ahead and back out of here, and then we're going to do our GSP, and we will end it on that. I would love a Super Vegito. I'm getting greedy when I ask for that, but I would love one. Okay, Mercenary Tau. What are we going to get? Super Vegito. Super Vegito. So I did pull the one in the other video. If I pull the second one, that gets me to 3 stars, which I believe Super Vegito is the first character to get a double Z ability buff at 3 stars. So hook it up. Hook it up. There's no way I'm going to get that lucky. Okay. Well, like I said, I can't be mad about it. I pulled a ton of characters out of these 6,000 crystals. Absolutely worth it. Let's go ahead and close out of here. That's pretty much it for this video. For anyone that happened to keep pulling, or if you're going to save, I want to know what you've pulled so far in the anniversary banner. And if you're planning on saving for another banner that's going to pop up, let me know who you think is going to be in it. Some people have said Rose. I think that's very possible. Some people have talked about Kefla. Possible, but we'll see. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.